Kenya. Yes, come on, y'all. Y'all better go get that new Kalani. She didn't even mean to put that out as a single. But baby, she did one of those little videos with the music, and she was performing her little song in the little video. What is it called? Triller? Is that the little app? And everybody been requesting that song, and the song goes, and she put Keisha Cole on it. I was like, yes, come on. Yes. Yes, go get it, y'all. Stream Kalani. You know, Kalani's from the Bay Area, California. So what is going on, y'all? It's Tuesday. We're doing a half a day today. We are, go ahead and like, subscribe, comment, let the diva know you stop by. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Hello, hello, hello. I love it. I love y'all. Be getting down in the comments. Y'all really let me have it with Kenya. Y'all are letting Diva have it. How stupid can you be? Oh, and about Quad too. How can you not see through Quad's lies? I love it. I love that we get down in the comments. Y'all like, Erica, you are crazy. How could you not? I did watch Candy's, there's no traffic today, so what are we gonna do? I did watch Candy's, what is it called? Speak on It. She reviews the show. And she was talking about the situation with Kenya and stuff like that, and how she was so mad at Kenya, this and that, but you know, they cool or whatever. So, you know, I think, y'all, I still think it was Candy's fault for, Candy's fault for telling Kenya. Do I think Kenya was out of bounds? Yeah, I do. I do think she was out of bounds. It's a surprise. I guess you want to be surprised, but to me, I feel like the way that Cynthia acts surprised about knowing that Mike was going to propose is the same way she acts surprised when Kenya came to her party and she didn't know she was supposed to show up. That's the same energy that I'm getting. So yeah, that was whack. I do, and I like surprises too. I would be mad if somebody ruined a surprise for me. I would really be mad if somebody ruined a surprise for me. I would be mad. I would be mad because, you know, I feel like surprises are like true surprises where you don't actually know, like, oh my God. But Candy said, she said they didn't show the clip where she told Kenya, if another one of his family members walk in, I'm fucking you up. What'd she say to her? I'm gonna kick your ass. Something she said to her, she threatened her, but it was funny. So they're all friends, you know, and next week I do know that Cynthia is now upset with what's the girl's name? Kenya, and feeling like she tried to ruin her surprise, right? And then we'll see how that works out. I don't think it's something to like end a friendship over or anything like that. It's just like, bitch, okay, now we gotta watch what we tell Kenya, because she clearly, and I don't think it's because Kenya like that. See, this is the thing, when Kenya, as soon as Kenya said something to Cynthia, I said, oh my God, these people, because I said to myself, God damn, Kenya, why the fuck did you just do that? But for the people who do not like Kenya, like, here you can take it two ways. Super excited that somebody wants, like, you, oh my God, I'm so excited, oh my God, girl, I think he's about to propose tonight, whatever. Now, answer me this, if Kenya had walked in there and just saw the scene, right, and then said to Cynthia, bitch, I think he about to propose tonight, what the fuck? Like, why is all your family here and shit? Would it have been different? Now, I think because of so many people have an aversion to Kenya's personality, that I'm going to take the worst possible interpretation of her actions and run with that, right? It's no way that she could have been excited for her friend, too excited and stuff. And then it's like, you know, she's smiling at the same time. And I think we're learning that not everybody smiling is up to something. Not everybody smiling is happy. Not everybody smiling, you know. And then, you know, Kenya does that lot of goofy laughing and shit and stuff like that. She's just a goofy, really goofy air sign. And talks too goddamn much. The water bearer who can't hold water, okay? Isn't that ironic? So yeah, you know, I would have been mad if somebody ruined my surprise for me, but you know, they're gonna take it to the next episode, and we gonna see. And that's it. I did watch Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. I watched that reunion last night. I really do not like that girl Brittany B. The way y'all feel about Kenya Moore, like the way y'all have an aversion to her personality, I have an aversion to Brittany B's personality. I do not like that girl's personality because I feel like she's whack for no reason at all. Like, why are you like this now? Like, what is your problem? It was so weird to watch her. And then I'm so glad K. Michelle was like, girl, we were not friends. You know, and that's what happens when you film together and you're familiar, the way that they were familiar in the scene, and made it seem like they knew each other. But K. Michelle was like, we don't know each other. And here's another one's like, another person that is not claiming Brittany as a friend. That must feel not good. And then Moniece is not going to be on the show anymore. Fizz said, you know, whatever you need to do to get yourself together, you know, that's your son. He's always going to be available for you. I'm never going to keep him from you or whatever. And it seemed like Fizz was getting a little emotional or whatever. So we're going to see. I don't think there's any reason for Fizz or April to come back to the show. Like I said, I'm not watching Hollywood no more. I am watching New York. Oh, and I did watch New York. So let's talk about New York. And I watched, damn, I watched a lot. And then I watched Real Housewives of Orange County Reunion Part 2. And I had some things to say about that. But in New York, the New York episode was, let me finish Hollywood. Okay, so Jason talked about his situation. Moniece is leaving the show. Zale and Paris, I don't know why I do want to think these people's emotions are authentic, but Zale was really emotional about almost everything that garnered someone to cry about something. He was crying about Fizz and Moniece. He was crying about Brittany B yelling at Paris, and then Paris in the back crying. He cried about something. I was like, oh, Zale is really emotional this episode. I wonder if he's, you know, okay or whatever. I mean, it was a lot of him. He was emotional. He cried a few times. I was like, okay, Zale. And I didn't know if him and Paris were back there crying as, you know, being fake, you know. So it's unfortunate that you got to question these people's, like, emotions like that. But that's how I was like, why is he crying so much? And especially when he was back there with Kendall, and him and Paris started crying. But then I didn't understand, like, I know they started coming for her mom. I think Zale said something about her mom not wanting her or something like that. And he hit her with a old Marlo to Kenya Moore type tease. Your mama, what kind of life you have and your mama don't want you? Some shit like that. That's crazy, huh? And what else happened on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood? Let me see. Dr. Boyce Watkins, he has this obsession with Lizzo, and he's trying to frame it around being, you know, caring about obesity in America, and he's really targeting Lizzo, which is really, really weird because you can really have that conversation without targeting her. And it's unfortunate that he's doing that. I don't know, like calling, like I don't know. It's really gross. It's really gross. I don't even want to get mad right now because I'm not about to do that. I'm not about to do that. So let's see, Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Let me just make sure, because I really don't want to stick on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood for any amount of time, because it's just like whatever. It's whatever. It's not something that. And then, oh, let me tell you something. Candy said that Todd, Mike Hill, and Mark Daly and Greg Leaks are all Leos. So do you think that strong alpha women attract Leo men? Is that what it is? Is that what it is? As I was like, oh my God, can you imagine? And you know what? I just want to say this one more thing about Kenya. It's possible. Here's the deal. It's possible to get married to someone or to get in a relationship with someone and be happy and be smiling and pictures and stuff, and you could see pictures. Y'all see pictures of Kenya and Mark. Does he look unhappy? Does he look like he hates her? Right? But then you get into a marriage with somebody and you start getting to know them, because based on how fast they got married, they didn't really get to know each other. There's no way that they got to know each other. And in the beginning of those relationships, it's like really, really honeymoon, and really, truly honeymoon phases. And then you start getting to know the person and you're like, fuck, I do not like this person. And it's possible that they just don't like each other anymore. Or just don't like the people, just don't like each other, like whoever they are. You know what I'm saying? Because you could get, it's possible. And that's why prenuptial agreements are so important, because you need to protect yourself, because you're all wound up in the love part of it, and you know that shit is fleeting. You know it doesn't last, because when it's time to get a divorce or when it's time to separate, it gets very, very ugly. And the people that love and all that woo-hoo shit, and hearts coming out the eyes and fucking, all the shit, heartbeat, butterfly, all that shit goes away. It goes away. It's fleeting. And that's why I'm always like apprehensive or side-eyeing anyone, male or female, who gets into a relationship and is like saying they don't want to do a prenup, like Erica Mena and Safari. And I said I didn't really want to talk about them because I think that whole shit is a farce. I really think that Erica Mena would be a better suit with Joe Budden, but that's just me. So I was saying about Kenya and them not liking each other. It's possible, I think, and then that's why the prenup is so important, because things fall apart. Nothing, and I don't like the part that really bothers me about marriage is that people get duped. It's not real. The construct is fake in the first place. You are creating a business with someone else. Why wouldn't you protect your business? The same way that Candy explained it to Mark. You got insurance for everything else. You hope you don't need to use it, but it's nice to have. You should have it. And for somebody to say, just like Safari and Erica, somebody's talking about a prenup. Yes, nigga, relationships end. They end. That is realistic. Getting all caught up in the fantasy and the lie is going to get your ass in a lot of trouble. And that's sincerely how I feel. And you should always protect yourself. I don't care who you are, what socioeconomic level you are, because let's just be honest. A lot of black women are the heads of their household, even with husbands in their household. Just because you have a penis doesn't mean, this is not the 1940s and the 1950s where women are not working and men are the head of household because they are actually providing or paying for everything. That's gone. Gone are those days. And women are more successful, black women are more successful than black men. So yes, you need to protect yourself. And all this idea, oh, we don't want to, and especially when a man does it. To me, I feel like when a woman does it, it's like, oh, you don't want me to have any of your money, or you're trying to say we're gonna get a divorce before it happens, and all that other dumb shit. That shit is dumb. It's dumb both ways, but I get real leery and I give a real mean side eye. I give a Pilar side eye when I hear a man talking about, oh, you're counting on us getting divorced. Girl, first of all, you 80% more likely to cheat than she is. So she needs to protect herself. I don't know. I just don't like no shit like that. I don't know. That's just me. I didn't even get a chance to talk about. I missed so much in that small amount of time. You see my blinker? See the blinker? You see the blinker? The blinker. You see the blinker? Stupid ass bitch. Honking at me. I put my blinker on. I'm getting the fuck over. Shit. Fucking bitch. Anyway, honking at me for what else was I talking about? Oh, Shannon and Real Housewives of Orange County. Now, Real Housewives of Orange County was really good. I just don't. I guess I just like. I don't know what it is, but I like Kelly, and I feel like, I don't know why, I feel like what's happening with Kelly between Vicky and Shannon and Tamra is white women playing the aggressor victim role with each other. So it looks crazy, right, when you're watching it, because you're used to white women doing that to non-white women. You're used to them being the aggressor, and then when the other person responds, now they're crying, and now they're the victim. And that's what Tamra, Shannon, and Vicky are doing to Kelly. And they don't like when Kelly responds back. And when she responds back, now they're the victim. That shit looks, when I was watching that last night, I was like, this shit looks real crazy. They look really crazy. Like, really crazy. Like, Vicky really told Kelly, you're going to have to be accountable for your actions. Bitch, what about you? What about you? I am accountable. Where? When? When? Because every time somebody says that you did something to them, you're like, no, I didn't do that. That shit was crazy. I was like, okay. And then, like, here's my thing. Like, and even Andy was like, he named off all of the rumors. Why are you guys talking about Kelly? Here's the thing. Why are you guys talking about Kelly? And every time the camera is going, you're talking about her and talking about a rumor that can damage her brand. Whether you have a business or not, everybody on the motherfucking internet and everybody with a goddamn Instagram account is a goddamn salesperson. It's their brand. Whether they're selling the product is themselves. So if you're going around saying that this woman can't go to her child's school, this woman does coke, this woman pushed her mother down the stairs, this woman got into a bar fight with someone and broke their hand and now she's being sued, you want to be able to mention that. But then when Kelly mentions you're getting sued, you want to sue Bravo for allowing them to run that clip of her saying that. I don't get it. I just don't get. I was like, it's so bizarre watching white women use that tactic on each other because they're just going back and forth, back and forth. No, I didn't do that. Yet you're the aggressor and then the victim. And that's one of the things that they do best, and cry on cue. And they're doing it with each other, and it's so weird. It's so weird. It's so fucking weird. Kelly said that Vicky was texting her, telling her, stop saying this about me. Stop saying this about me. Stop saying, don't talk about my looks. She said my facelift looked like shit. And she was like, no, I did not say that. I said it looked like it malfunctioned. I said, come on, bitch. Kelly does not, when I said that Kelly got her foot on them bitches' necks and they can't stand it. Like Shannon. And like, I'm so glad that Kelly told Shannon, shut up. Nobody is talking to you. Y'all act like I'm the cause of this lawsuit, that you guys should have shut your mouth. And they're mad at Kelly for saying, y'all should have shut your mouth. Y'all should have shut your mouth. And they're mad at Kelly for saying that. Why are y'all mad at Kelly? Y'all shouldn't have been running your damn mouths. Tamra, when she tells Vicky that Kelly said she would rather go to her funeral than anything than her birthday party, and then acts like it slipped out of her mouth. She's doing that shit on purpose. Oh, I was drunk. Girl, you know what you're doing. You know what you're saying, and you know what you're doing. That shit was crazy to me. I was like, these people look crazy. Anyways, A1 and Lyrica, I know I'm going back and forth, but A1 and Lyrica, they was crying on stage too. And Lyrica said the stupidest thing I've ever heard a woman say. He can do whatever he wants to me. I will always have his back. When I tell you I wanted to throw the fuck up, I wanted to throw up when she said that. Because I don't understand, and I've said it before, that women have this blind loyalty and respect to their baby daddies, even after they've abused them emotionally, financially, physically, mentally. And I don't know if that's to make yourself seem like when you go low, I go high. I don't know if women do that as a way to get sympathy from the community, but it don't say stuff like that. That sounds absolutely ridiculous. It does. No one says that. You can do whatever you want to me and I will always have your back. I don't care who that person is. I don't care if it's the person who gave birth to you. Do you hear me? Why would you say that? I said, oh my God, Lyrica, you are so fucking stupid. Fucking stupid. And these men know that they can do whatever they want to you. And you just so happy that you got, and then like you saw how she told Brittany, I didn't like that either, and I can't stand Brittany. But she said, no man will ever propose to you. You got proposed to, bitch. And look at the situation you're in. What the fuck is a proposal? When the nigga ain't shit. Why do y'all, okay, let me calm down. And I'm getting ready to pull into this place. I'm not here for none of that shit. I'm so tired of that. Like, I swear to God, I am so tired of women doing that. You let these men do whatever they want to you, and then you say, I will always have, no, you don't always have the back of somebody who abuses you. No. That's a no. You don't do that. I was like, Lyrica, you so stupid. You a stupid ass bitch. That's why I can't watch. That's why I cannot watch these shows. I cannot watch the show because you are being willfully stupid. Let me go over here real quick because I want to talk about this real quick. Let me go over here because, like I said, people act like they never seen a person talking in a camera before. How long has it been? It's only been 26 minutes. It didn't take me long to get here. I think I'll talk about it on the way home. Baby, listen to this.
Simone walks in and want to give me the cold shoulder. She doesn't have to speak to me because I wasn't in the mood to talk to the Easter Bunny anyway. Hell, it ain't Easter.
I like to talk about the teeth because I'm an expert.
I'd like to talk about yours.
I'd like to talk about...
Wait a minute. She said, I'd like to talk about teeth because I'm an expert. Bitch, wait till Heavenly wait.
Recurrent decay around those chiclets of time.
Okay.
But you know what?
Okay.
It's hereditary, so you can't help it.
Okay, yeah.
And your breath stinks too. Because the decay. And my whole thing is when you have decay like that,
Sure,
you
said the
mouth,
same
you
thing
probably
about
have
Lisa.
decay somewhere else.
That's her go-to line. I think you are dingy, dirty, dusty.
That's your mother. Your mother is ugly.
That's your mother. That's your ugly ass mother. I said, I think you are dirty, dingy, and dusty. That's your mother. That's your ugly ass mother. Y'all can't take Heavenly. Woo, what do I like? I like Kelly. I like Heavenly. I like Kenya. I said this year I was going to hold Kenya accountable because everybody says I'm biased towards Kenya. But I think I just need to, I feel like there needs to be a balance. There's so many people that dislike her for things that have, I don't know. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But I like Kelly and I like Heavenly. I like Heavenly. I don't like her misogynistic, her internalized misogynistic ways. I don't like none of that. But I don't know. We were all over the place for this video, y'all. What else happened? She said, Trap House Lucy, that scared the shit out of me. God damn. That scared the shit out of me. But what else happened? I think that's it, guys. Yeah, I thought it was weird that Shannon, the way that Shannon and Vicky and Tamra were treating Kelly. I just, you cannot say something to somebody, start a rumor about someone, and then, or even repeat a rumor about someone and not expect them to get mad. You just don't. That's why to be careful. That's a quote, because I tried to say it the other day and I quoted it wrong. Be careful who you choose as your enemy, because they might do it better than you. They might get the best of you. You have to be careful who you want to fight, who you choose your battles with. You never know, that person can fight better than you, dirtier than you, and not give a fuck. And it's weird because after Kelly and Vicky go at it, now all of a sudden they're giving each other compliments. Well, you know, I like you, I like your father, I like this, I like that. But what the problem that Kelly has is that Vicky keeps repeating rumors. And she tries to say, well, it's not me saying them, but you're repeating rumors about, and then she said that Jolie basically lied about the DM that she got talking about Kelly. That somebody, how could somebody you don't know send you a DM? Even Andy was like, you can just accept it. Like, you know, stop acting like you don't know how this shit works, business lady. Don't do that. And that's the part that was really bizarre to me, is watching white women use their tactics that they use on people of color and watching them use it on each other. That shit is crazy. Go watch the second part of the Real Housewives of Orange County reunion, and you will be able to see that aggressor victim tactic that they use on people of color, and watch them do it. And they do it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's aggressor, then victim, aggressor, then victim, and the same person. And it's so crazy because it's like, y'all really just going in circles. Even Andy was like, it's just going, y'all just keep going in circles. And it's like, you say something about Kelly and then she comes back and slits your throat, and now all of a sudden you're appalled. But you should have kept your mouth shut. That's why I don't understand. And yes, what Kelly says, she says the most hurtful things, because that's how she was raised. She was raised that when somebody comes after you, you go in for the kill. So that's why I said, be careful who you choose as an enemy, because that motherfucker may love it and may welcome it and be like, come on, let's go, because I'm going to slit your goddamn throat. And then you're going to be mad in the victim, forgetting the fact that you just caused it. If I wouldn't have said nothing to you. I think that Kelly is like the coolest person on the show. I cannot believe that Bronwyn is younger than Kelly. And I'm glad Bronwyn told, the way that Vicky was acting with Bronwyn, like she's a higher class than Bronwyn. And like, I don't even know, what kind of name is Bronwyn? I've never even heard that name before. And Andy was like, I think I've heard that name before. And then Tamra was like, I've heard that name before. She was like, you're doing too much. This is my show. And you're doing too much. Bring it down. Why are you kissing women and this and that? She was like, I can't help it that my sexuality makes you uncomfortable. I'm not going to change who I am just because my sexuality makes you uncomfortable. I said, come on, Bronwyn, bitch. Because Bronwyn loves to kiss women. You don't say nothing about Tamra. When Tamra got her mouth wide open like a goddamn bird waiting for another woman's tongue to go down her throat, you don't say nothing about Tamra. But you don't like this girl, Bronwyn. And Bronwyn is a free spirit. She's lighthearted. She's fun. Vicky don't like no one to be more fun than her. She don't. Vicky is crazy, and her facelift does look like it's malfunctioned. Stop calling Vicky ugly. Well, bitch, you ugly. That's it. You're not visually pleasing to me. You ugly, bitch. And she don't like it. Tamra. Kelly knows what buttons to push on each person. She calls Shannon a drunk, even though that's been two years ago. You're a drunk. She calls Tamra poor white trash. She tells Vicky she's ugly and that she looks like a pig. A pink pig. She even sent Vicky one of those emoji things with the pig telling her, bitch, you want to talk shit now? With a pig face. Like, I'm telling you, some people you just don't want to get in battle with because they're going to do the shit better than you, and you cannot play the victim once you get your ass beat up. You started the fight. So when I whoop your ass, now all of a sudden, oh my God, I can't believe she said those things to me. Shut your goddamn mouth. Period. Period. Shut your damn mouth, and that girl won't come after you. And I'm glad Bronwyn was sticking up for Kelly. I just really felt like they were ganging up on Kelly. And I felt like when, like she said, when my back is against the wall, I'm shooting everybody. Everybody is going to get it. So you can get the fuck, so I don't have to have my back up against the wall. And that's, I mean, like I said, what she says is really, really mean. But it's not without, she's not fighting with herself. You understand what I'm saying? She's not fighting with herself. She's fighting with people who are battling her. Shannon might be a little different. Like, I'm trying to figure out what it is with Shannon, but Shannon and Kelly, I think it's because Shannon, what Shannon went through with Vicky, she feels is more forgivable than what Kelly did with contacting Jim Bellino. She hasn't been called as a witness. She hasn't been called to for a deposition. Shannon said that she's used 4 years, $25,000, did she say, or $250? She said a college education. So for 4 years, she said she's used her daughter's college education to pay for her legal fees. That's not Kelly's fault. But it's your friend saying to someone else, hey, you need some help? I'll help you. That I get. That I get. That I'll be like, bitch, honey, I'm telling you, I stopped talking to people. You do anything with somebody I'm at war with and you're supposed to be cool with me, we're done. We don't have nothing to say. If you sympathize with my enemy, somebody who's caused me harm, somebody who's done something to me, if you try to be cordial and sympathetic and talking and shit and praying for people that I don't fuck with, we don't fuck with each other. And that's just what it is. I've had it happen to me. I stopped talking to the 2 people who brought me into this goddamn world because they cuddling up with my goddamn enemy. No, we don't do that. So if so I can understand Shannon's point of view. I can understand Tamara's point. I can understand that about them being upset with Kelly for contacting. I could get that. But she didn't do it just because. That's the thing. Like, you can say that 2 people are wrong and 2 wrongs don't make a right and all that other bullshit. But you need to leave people alone because you don't know what they're capable of, and you could underestimate what they choose to do and how they choose to hurt you. You just don't do that. And if you're going and siding with my, like, Kelly should have chose a different way to fight because it's affecting her friendships with them now. She fought too dirty, right? And that's just what it is. Because I would be the same way. I'd be like, oh no, bitch, we can never be friends again. Oh, you contacted Jim Bellino and told him what? But she didn't do it just because. She didn't just automatically do that. That's what I'm talking about. So I can see both sides. Like, the bitch, what's happening? Anyways, y'all, I gotta go. I gotta cut this video up. All right, y'all. I will talk to y'all later. Ooh. Y'all take care of each other. Protect your energy. And let's get down in the comments. And we'll talk. Peace.